He can leave you and then take you, make you and then break you. Darling, you hold. Cause what I have is what I have. Woo! Hallelujah. I am not a pastor. Just want to let y'all know straight up and down because I have been doing some research. What I will say though is yes, I'm still on my spiritual journey and healing looks a lot different for everybody. But what I'm not going to do is two things at once. That's why I stick to my lane. Okay, that's okay. But unpopular opinion, though, I will say this unpopular opinion. I remember some years back, quite few some years back when I was just a young little girl, and I used to attend services with my cousin that I used to associate with at the time, but I don't associate with none of them because as you grow up, you put childish things away. And a lot of the things as I've grown up, I found were childish, so I put those things away. And what I did find as I went back on one of my many journeys to my childhood is back then, I used to get sent over to my cousin's house because I guess because it wasn't no church going on over there, but I guess it was seen as the lesser evil to send me to a person that was going to church. However, I'm a digress. However, that experience wasn't making anybody better to me. Now, that's because I have my own assessment and I tend to watch things unfold. So, there was always a difference between me and this particular family member because this person got excited at like fast food chains and stuff like that. Me, I was raised a little different, so other things were, I guess, more valuable to me than that. So, setting that aside, put that down to the side. Okay. So, what was happening back then on the church thing was it was modeled to me that the women worked hard, took the children to church, and the man was left in peace at home. However, me thinking about it, I don't think that in hindsight, I don't think the men should have been left at home and them kids should have been taken to church and left that man in peace. Now, I believe every responsible adult who has reasonable filtering process can be left alone. But we do remember that idle hands, idle minds is a nice playground for I ain't gonna say who. But what was crazy about it is when you take the children to church with you, what you think your husband getting into while you in the church? Because I recall a bunch of hoopla, and that man was left alone to his own pieces and devices, and boy, did he devise some things. So, in this same household, I just seen like the war of three different worlds going on. It was her world, his world, and the world we wanted to present, which was crazy to me because on one of those visits, I couldn't go to service because femalehood was happening, so I had to say back. But trust me, that man mind was not in peace, and I should have went to church that day. But the other part about it is maybe just an unpopular opinion, maybe we should let them take the kids to church and we find a ministry separate. Let the men and the kids attend church and let the women go to a good service. Whether that service be at home, because she does have a ministry at home, the garden, the kitchen, her mind, her body. She could go to the gym while y'all doing all that, and she could read her Bible while y'all doing all that, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of stuff she got to do. So maybe the husband and the children, now for some households, they've already moved into that, and I think that's wonderful. But I just want that to be a thought, because a lot of the females who was like, oh, Let him be in peace, and we gonna take the brunt of things. Y'all jacked it up for the rest of us. And you know what? I'm gonna say us lightly because I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. That's why I stays in my lane. Cause one, I ain't no hypocrite. And I know if I go up on somebody's pew, I know what's finna come out my mouth. Cause y'all got too comfortable. And I ain't that comfortable. It's some things that do make my skin itch because it's apparent y'all ain't doing it right. I read the book that y'all be ignoring, and I ain't gonna lie, I am not perfect. I have so many things to learn. But what you won't do is play with me in my face when we all is having an open book test. I just don't want to fail. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting a 60 sometimes, but I'd like to get to the 9500, you know? So that's what I had to say about that. Also, and don't forget to get the book because before you know it, there will be another project in your face. Okay. So I love this Sunday. Me and Alex is going outside. Yeah, I said it the way I said it. Me and Alex is going outside because it's just Alexis and Alex. And it's us. It's the A and the A. It's a double A battery. And I don't know what I don't understand, but I'm going to read into it later on. But I hope everyone is having a beautiful Sunday. And I just came with my unpopular opinion because I see how things are going. And I just want to make life happy again, make life safe again. And so many people going to the extreme. They're so unhappy or they're phony happy. And why can't we just be satisfied? I mean, sometimes. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not placate your feelings. I did say hello, but you're not the only person. And thank you for the flowers, flowers, flowers. I'm not rude, but you are entitled. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Anywho, Alex and I are going to go take a walk. I've already made dinner. I think dinner has been made since 9:30 this morning. I ain't had nothing else to better do because I get up about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. My bed. I be having things to do in the morning, especially the headstand. I'm really getting good at that. 2 and 3, maybe what? I'm up to like maybe 2 minutes on the headstand because my head started hurting, but I'm getting better at the core exercise. Whoever this person is, I'm not a dog. Get a dog if you want somebody to speak, or you can speak to yourself. They have talking Tom. Either way, have a good day. Love you lots.